not only did buying it allow me to sell mine for a good price and ensure that mine is the first people are going to see, but it also allowed me a small flip. Okay. This should be nothing, but I was just kind of interested because it was 300 plus on a primary stat. So I'm looking for dexterity of like 270. See what I get DPS wise. Mine's like low 800s? Yeah, 810. This has also got strength, which is much more appealing for the weapon category. This is almost 10% dodge if people are if they're dexterity less to begin with. And it's more than 10% dodge on our piece if somebody's doesn't have any dex yet. Okay. So it doesn't look too viable. On to the next piece. 1140 with a socket. So we're going to be searching for, let's search for a low crit chance number to begin with. Actually, let's just do a socket. It's going to be easier. And then two hand and sword. Yeah. Unfortunately, you can get really high. Starts to have any other saving graces? 100 dexterity? That's going to be fairly irrelevant. It's going to limit the search fields, which already are kind of narrow, so I don't know if it's going to be actually showing us something that matters. Yeah, not really. Okay, no go for a lot of the ones we expected. Okay, dexterity, vitality, movement speed. This is really slim pickings. Yep. Ours is a little bit better, but so is even the bottom one, has a bit of fire resist, so. Okay, this was an interesting life regen. And fire resist. Okay. I'm going to do this a little unorthodox. I'm going to go fire and this is an experiment here. Life regen 500, 515, and that's it. And then ours has a really tiny bit of intellect and some vitality. Alright, so that wasn't our thing, was it? No. Too bad. Okay. So ours has super tiny intellect and some vitality. This has fairly equivalent life. Some magic find. These are irrelevant purchases. So this has some primaries and some vitality. It's at 200,000. So this is between 100 and 200,000 for ours. So nothing to speak of. I'm just curious because I don't often see life regen that high. This will be a little easier to search for. We can look for a I'd say that 9% life is worth about 3,000. I think you can safely double that vitality and search for like 140 vitality, and then like 60 intellect, 140 vitality, and oh no, we got two sockets, so triple digits, and then 100 and let's say, even if we only did We'll do it both ways. We'll consider both sockets an intellect, or we'll consider one and one, but we'll do a search for that plus life regen. If we do only one gem for the intellect just to clear triple digits, then we can consider the other one for vitality, which would put it at 100 without the percent life, which would make it closer to like 175 or so, 180 vitality. And this gives us nothing, some really low numbers. So let's reduce this by 1 gem amount. Let's add it here. Yeah, just as bad. So that chest's a no-go. And I think that does it. I got 1 auction house slot. I generally have to keep 1 slot open until I go to bed, rather than just list one of these things that I know were for a tiny amount. Alright, that does it for this time. Thanks for watching. Please post some questions or comments if you guys need clarification on anything. And I'll have another one soon. Thanks.